By attending this webinar, you agree to the privacy of Toastmasters International, as well as the unassociated remote hosting service. Some of your personal information, such as your name, image, and any shared messages, may be shared with any other meeting participants and will be recorded by Toastmasters International, who may use in the recording future as it sees fit. Your remote attendance thereby discharges Toastmasters International from all claims, demands, rights, promises, damages, and liabilities arising out of or in connection with the use or distribution of said video recordings, including but not limited to any claims for invasion of privacy, appropriation of likeness, or defamation. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you distinguished Toastmaster Robert Rao.
Thank you very much, Nicole, for that introduction. And as I was following Weekend's talk just now, I was very impressed at the number of inquiries coming in and the questions that people were asking, which gave me the impression that Facebook seems to be the main thing for Toastmasters. And now I'm going back to LinkedIn. Okay, so today we are going to talk about lead generation. Okay, what's a lead? A lead is a potential customer. For example, if I say I want to join your club, okay, I'm a lead. If I pay you the money and you sign me up, I'm no longer a lead, I'm a customer. All right, so that is what lead generation is all about, and we're going to do it via LinkedIn. Now, who is this for? This is for two markets. Number one, as what Nicole has already mentioned, if you are looking for new club chartering leads, that means you're an AD, DVD, CGD, or club extension chair, this is for you, right? And the other market that you can also consider is if you are running a club which is association-based, for example, MBTC, MIEA, MDA, all right? You will notice that these clubs have got 8 to 9 members per club only. And the reason is because the parent association does not have enough employees to give you that 20 members. So they expect you to reach out to their association members who can be all over Malaysia. All right. So where do you find them? LinkedIn. All right. Now, this is an advanced talk, so I will not be sharing any slides with you whatsoever. Feel free to ask questions as I go along. I will also pause and ask you to ask questions, then you can catch up. Now, in case you do not fully understand what I'm saying, then feel free to ask more questions. All right, so let's start. Now, step number one. If your LinkedIn profile has got less than 250 connections, this is what you need to do, right? If you've got more than 250 connections, you can skip this part because I assume that your LinkedIn profile is strong enough, right? So the first thing that you need to do, day one, connect to other Toastmasters. Now, do not connect to every other Toastmasters. You've got to be a little bit discretionary here. Strive to find Toastmasters who have got glamorous titles to their names, like doctor, engineer, professor, captain. Connect to these people first, right? Why? You need to have a credible number of connections of such people before you can go for the big fish. Okay, and when you send them the connection request, introduce yourself. There is a button for you to send a message, right? Introduce yourself, say, hi, I'm Robert from Phoenix Toastmasters Club, and I'd like to get to know you better, and connect. They will happily come. Okay, how long will that take? 1 day. Day two, connect with famous politicians, okay, who are active on LinkedIn. You will find 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗽, 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗡, Fahmi Fazil, all very active on LinkedIn. All right, connect with them. You need such people in your profile to create that credibility. Okay. Now, these famous people will most likely not display their connect button. They will display their follow button. Don't click the follow button. Go deep into their profile, find the connect button and connect to them. Okay. There will be a very few people who have got more than 30,000 connections. These people cannot accept new connections anymore. Okay. But this is not your market. Your market are normal people who have about 500, 600 connections. That's your market. Okay. So don't worry so much about those who have got more than 30,000 connections. It's okay. So how long will this take? One day. Okay. Any questions so far? I'm not looking at the chat box, but maybe I should. Okay. No questions. All right. Will they accept? That question is for me, right? Okay, don't worry. There are thousands of fish in the ocean. They accept, they don't accept, it's okay. All right? And I will give you the stats. Okay, there are thousands of fish in the ocean. Okay. Now we come to a fork in the road after your second day, which is you have to decide whether you want to look for new club chartering leads or you are the VPM of, say, MIA, and you want to look for real estate agents, because at this juncture, the process is slightly different. So let's talk about you being perhaps the VPM of MIA. You want real estate agents, right? Very simple. You go to LinkedIn's search box, type in real estate agent Malaysia. Don't forget to put the word Malaysia there, otherwise you get the whole world. Okay? And the entire list will come there. Then you click connect. Okay. Now, if you were to search LinkedIn now for real estate agent Malaysia, you will get 1,300 connections there, 1,300 people. Okay. How many does your club need for the whole of this year? Net growth of 3, right? Okay. Don't tell me out of the 1,300 people, you can get 3 people to join your club. Definitely can. Now, just now I suggested that when you connect with a Toastmaster, you send them a message in the connection request itself in order to introduce yourself. Now, when it comes to connecting with the real customers, don't send a message. Just click the connect button. Why? Because if you reveal too early that your intention is to introduce Toastmaster to them, they may not even want to connect you. Okay. What's the message here? But normally LinkedIn, somebody cannot message that person. Word out LinkedIn. Okay. There are thousands of fish in the ocean. Don't worry about all these technicalities. Okay. Now let me come back to this. Where was I? Don't send a message. Just connect. Why? Because as I said earlier, if you tell them that you want to introduce Toastmasters to them, they may not even want to connect with you. But if they connect with you first, okay, number one, even if they're not interested in Toastmasters, they are already building up your portfolio of connections, of good quality connections. And later I will show you how to grab their email addresses so that you can use it for other more advanced marketing techniques. So the moral of the story is, it does not matter whether this connection eventually turns out to be a customer or not. If they cannot be a customer, you can be friends. Every year, LinkedIn will inform you of their birthdays. You send them a birthday message and become friends. Nothing wrong, right? No harm, right? Okay, so that will take you one day. Any questions so far? Very simple, straightforward. No questions. Okay, so now let's move on to the other part, which is getting new club chartering leads. New club chartering leads, you must do one more step, which is to connect to the HR managers. Okay, why HR managers? If you look at almost every corporate club that we have chartered, in fact, I can say all the corporate clubs that we have chartered, it is driven by the HR. All right. There may be a lot of people from the finance department in that particular club, corporate club, but the one who is in charge and driving it is normally the HR people. And where are all these HR people found? They are found in LinkedIn. Why are they found in LinkedIn? Because LinkedIn is a popular marketplace for people to look for jobs. So the job seekers come to LinkedIn. Yeah, the HR people come to recruit them. We come there to recruit the HR people. Okay, so it's a perfect market. Okay, that message. Now, the thing is this: the HR manager is actually not the decision maker. You are looking for the person one step higher, which is the HR director. That is a decision maker. And if an organization only has a HR manager, that organization is probably too small to sustain a Toastmasters club. So your ultimate goal is to get to the HR director. But before you can go to the big fish, okay, you need to have some HR people in your portfolio. So when you send the connection to the HR director, they will check out your profile and check out who your connections are. And if they find a lot of like-minded people there, then there's a higher chance for them to join. So how long will that take? 1 day. Okay. Any questions so far? Nothing, yeah? Now, I've been talking about connect. And LinkedIn does not like you to simply go and connect. There are limitations to everything that you do on LinkedIn. And if you abuse it, they will suspend you or they will ban you. All right. So don't say I did not warn you. Okay. You do things. You take responsibility for your own action. But if you want to know what are the limitations on LinkedIn, you just go and Google for LinkedIn limits 2024. There'll be 101 websites there, and they will tell you how many connections a day you can do, how many messages a day you can send, how many endorsements you can do per week. All the stats are there. So you have to play within LinkedIn's rules. Don't abuse it and get suspended. Okay, so that is LinkedIn's limitation. Now the next issue is, who wants to sit in front of your laptop every day and connect. Remember, the first task, 1 day. Second task, 1 day. Third task, 1 day. But connecting to the HR directors is something that you're going to do throughout the entire year. Okay, and we don't have time to sit down and do all this clicking. We need some form of automation. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you the automation software that I'm using to do this. Let me just share my screen. Okay. Okay, you can see my screen, right? So now I'm looking at the dashboard. This is not the automation software. And the software that I'm using, can you see this little blue alien kind of thing here? It's a Google Chrome extension, and it's called 𝗪𝗟. Okay, and this is how it looks like. Okay, 𝗪𝗟 does all these things for me automatically. And the good news is there's a free version and a paid version. I will tell you about the difference between the free version and the paid version. So let me give you a quick overview about what I've done. Okay, I click on prospects. Now I've got a campaign here called CPO Malaysia. What does CPO stand for? Chief People Officer Malaysia. And there are 619 people in this list here. And how did I get these people? I went to LinkedIn. I typed Chief People Officer Malaysia, and all the results came out. I copied the URL, and this one is blocking me. Even you don't mind, I just stop your hand from going up. It's blocking one part. All right. So I copied that URL and I click on start a campaign here and just enter the URL and imported the whole thing. Okay. So I've got the whole thing here. Now, remember I told you about getting the email addresses? Very simple. I can filter email. Has LinkedIn email. I click that. 131 people. I select all and I hit the export button, and I get all the email addresses. Now, if you're going to export, grab the email addresses, just to send email. Now itself, I'm telling you, it won't work. Okay, for email marketing to work, that's a whole different discussion altogether on how to make it work. So if it's just you're going to grab their emails just to send them an email, now itself, I'm telling you, it's not going to work. Okay, you need a different strategy for that. So basically, that's what I've done. Now, let's look at my campaign again. It is running now, CPO, and I can set a message template. Okay, so I set 2 messages. That means the moment the guy connects to me, the first message that goes out within 24 hours is hi, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and if he does not reply that message, after 5 days, another message goes out. How to craft this message? Very simple. Just ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT will do the job for you. I can add more stages, 3 messages, 4 messages, but I don't want to antagonize the guy. Then after he may complain to LinkedIn and I may get banned and whatever, suspended and everything. So to me, 2 messages after 5 days. If he doesn't answer, it doesn't matter. Okay. By virtue of he being my connection, he's already helping me to build my portfolio from 200 plus followers that I had last year. Now, connections that I had last year. Now I've got 600 plus. So what have I got to lose? And anyway, every year for his birthday, LinkedIn will remind me, I send him a happy birthday message. So that's how we make friends. So nothing to lose. Let's just say after the first message, the guy actually replies to me and says, interested, not interested, or whatever. So when that happens, the automation stops and I have to manually reply. Okay. So basically, this is what I'm doing. Now, bear in mind, I am not offering any technical advisory on this software. I'm not selling this software. When you sign up, they will send you 101 emails. They will invite you for this webinar and that Zoom meeting. And there are 101 videos there, which you can learn and come up to speed yourself. Okay. I'm just sharing with you what I am doing. So now I stop the share and I look at the box again. Need to connect, okay. 𝗪𝗏𝗰𝗽, yeah, 𝗪𝗏𝗰𝗽, okay. Show again how you see, copy. Oh, okay. Can, no problem. Let me just open my LinkedIn. I search here, dentist Malaysia lah. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Hold on. Share screen again. Okay, now you can see my LinkedIn page, right? So I go to the search box. I just type dentist Malaysia. Okay, I get all these dentists here. I copy this URL and paste it in 𝗪𝗏𝗰𝗽. 𝗪𝗏𝗰𝗽 will grab all this, see all people results. Let's see how many dentists in Malaysia. 1,700 dentists in Malaysia. And how many members does MDA need this term? Additional 3 members, what's the problem? Okay, no problem. So I hope that answers your question. Okay. So that's how we do it. Now, paid version versus free version. What's the difference? The main difference is paid version, you have to pay. Obvious, right? Okay. Free version, no need to pay. Okay. How much does a paid version cost? I don't know. And I don't care. And I'll tell you why I couldn't be bothered anyway. Because now they will give you a 7-day free trial where you can use the paid version as much as you like. After that, it reverts to the free version. Free version is good enough for Toastmasters because we have the numbers, and I will share with you the numbers in a short while. Now, the other benefit of the paid version is it runs from the cloud. That means your laptop does not need to be switched on in order for it to run. Whereas for the free version, it runs from your laptop. Okay, but that is not a problem because, again, I have to share screen with you to show you something. Okay, because the moment I launch my browser like this and I am doing my work, the system automatically launches LinkedIn in the background here. Can you see this small icon here? This one I did not launch. the system launched it, and it's running in the background. So after all, I'm on my computer for hours a day. So the fella runs the background. So running from the cloud, no big deal. Right. Next thing, paid version, unlimited number of actions. That means if you want to send 1,000 connections a day, also can. Yeah, but bear in mind, LinkedIn has got its limitations. You exceed the limitations, you get banned. Whereas free version, maximum 3 connections, 3 actions a day. That means 3 messages, 3 connections, 3 endorsements, whatever. Okay, good enough. Because as I said, we have the numbers. Okay, now let's look at the numbers. We've got 29 English ADs. This may not be suitable for Mandarin clubs. I don't know. I have not tried. So if anybody has tried using LinkedIn to get leads on Mandarin for Mandarin clubs, maybe you like to share. But in my opinion, may not be suitable. 29 English ADs, 6 English DVDs, 1 CGD, 1 extension chair. That is 37 people. Let's just say 50% do not want to do this. They've got other better techniques. Okay, so let's say we have got 18 people working on this, all sending out 3 connection requests a day. That is 54 connections a day. Okay, so we have the numbers. Now, what is my track record? I've been doing this since July. When you say limit of 3 connection, you mean yes. That means now in my CPO campaign, I've got 600 plus people, but only 3 connection requests will go out every day. Okay, so that's what it means. So let me share with you my track record of what I've been doing since last month, working on this. Last month, I got 2 serious inquiries. Serious inquiries means the guy said, yes, we are interested in forming a Toastmasters club in our organization. Send us more details. This month, I got another 2. Okay. Unfortunately, one was from India and one was from Australia. So the Indian one, I sent it to the Indian CGD, and the Australian one, I sent it to the Australian CGD. But Malaysia, I got 2. One last month, one this month. So can you imagine, in one whole year, if I get 12, you mean to say I can't close 2 sales? Serious inquiries of people who are saying, yes, we are interested. Definitely can. For the record, last term, in total, we had 77 leads from everybody, out of which we charted 19 clubs. Now, if you do the math, we can easily get 200 plus leads on this term. How many can you close? Something to think about. And let's take me as a benchmark for last term. Last term, I was the one with the highest number of leads. I had 7 leads. I closed 1 sale. Okay. And on the other end of the spectrum was Saiful. He had 4 leads. He closed all 4. So let's use me, the worst performer, as a benchmark. If with 7 leads, I can close 1 sale. Now with 12 leads, how many can I close? 2. As an area director, that's all you need, ladies and gentlemen. So go ahead and check this out, Galaxy. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Even if nothing happens, your connection portfolio is going to increase with high quality people, which you can use if you're looking for a job, if you're looking to expand your business, and so on and so forth. So just be aware of all of LinkedIn's limitations. Don't get into trouble with LinkedIn. Any final questions? No questions. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you very much, Robert, for sharing those tips with all of us.